let's talk about my right back. Man like Trent Alexander-Arnold has officially been announced by Real Madrid. And it's just such a beautiful thing to see. I've said it for time. This is one of the worst kept secrets in football. Like, we knew that this was going to happen. Trent announced that he was going to be leaving Liverpool at the end of this season. And the guy has now just made the best decision of his career, because I have all the confidence in the world that he is going to be a success at this club. Trent Alexander-Arnold is the best right back in the world, and we got him for only 10 million euros. We got to get into it. And it's just so lovely seeing these Liverpool fans crash out. I'm in a lot of group chats, and they're actually trying to force a rivalry with Real Madrid. And I'm thinking to myself, Liverpool fans, we don't rate you like that. You're known as that club that when the UCL comes around, we usually just beat you, right? I know that you guys beat us this past season. Congratulations. But what about the 2 UCL finals? Getting dunked on by Vinicius. Trent Alexander-Arnold was watching us celebrate those trophies. And I think he made the decision to himself. He said, yo, I can't stay at Liverpool. I can't be at this shit club. I have to go and join Real Madrid. I have to cement myself as a footballing legend. Look at what Jude's accomplished. He wants to play with Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Arda Güler, Dean Huijsen, Rudiger, Courtois. Come on, man. Look, Liverpool. Don't act like you can compete when you don't even compare. But let's talk about it. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bienvenido, my right back. What a signing. We are moving mad, and the window hasn't opened yet. I told you guys, last season, we were so shit that Florentino Perez was going to take this summer very personal. We have escaped Lucas Vazquez at right back every week. Now my right back options are Trent, Danny Carvajal. What an upgrade. Fuck Liverpool. Since they want to force a rivalry so bad, now your club's gonna get cooked. You guys are shit. Who the hell wants to live in Liverpool when you can live in Madrid? All your best players are like 40. Mo Salah, old. Van Dijk, old. Even though, to be fair, they are getting Florian Wirtz. So, you know what I'm saying? We do got to put a little bit of respect on Liverpool, because they are moving a little different this window. But point is, brother, Trent had the option to either stay at Liverpool or come to Real Madrid, where he's going to start at right back. Xabi Alonso is our new manager. Trent is going to look like prime David Beckham in Xabi Alonso's system. Everybody that's going to talk to me about his defending, everybody that's going to talk to me about, oh, well, when he goes against Barcelona, brother, you think I'm fucking worried? I now have a manager that's going to be a tactical genius, that's going to come into these games with a plan, that's not just going to rely on individual brilliance. Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to absolutely cook at Real Madrid. I'm telling you this right now. But let's get into it, because there is a lot of things that are going on with this deal, right? And there's a couple of tweets that I want to run through. But I want you guys to get in the comment section and let me know, what are you saying about Trent joining Real Madrid? Do you think he will flop, or do you think he will be a success? Barca fans, also, I see some of you guys, don't cry, right? Tell your club to get their money up. And then maybe you can afford to bring in players of this level. He's better than Jules Koundé. Trent is the most valuable and the best right back in the world. I'm saying it right now. I mean, duh. But the club dropped the COMUNICADO OFICIAL for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I want to read through this. And before I read it, let me sip on those Liverpool and Barcelona tears, because for some reason, I don't know why Barca fans are speaking. What does this have to do with you? Shut up and watch the best club in Spain continue to make us relevant. If it wasn't for Real Madrid, people would talk about La Liga like it's the Bundesliga or like it's Ligue 1. Nobody would respect us if it wasn't for Real Madrid. Understand this. Understand that we make the league relevant. Understand, we carry us in the UCL. Come on now. Now, let me sip these tears real quick. It's refreshing. Whew. Let's look at the statement that Real Madrid have dropped. So, Real Madrid Club Football and Liverpool FC have reached an agreement by which Trent Alexander-Arnold is linked to our club for the next 6 seasons from June 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2031. The 26-year-old English international player comes to our team after winning 9 titles with Liverpool, 1 Champions League, 1 Club World Cup, 1 European Super Cup, 2 Premier Leagues, 1 English Cup, 2 League Cups, and 1 English Super Cup. Alexander-Arnold, who has developed his entire career as a footballer in Liverpool, has been an absolute international since 2018 with England, he has played in 2 World Cups, the 2018 and 2020, and a Euro Cup, the Euros, okay? At an individual level, he has been included once in the FIFPro World 11, twice in the UEFA Champions League Team of the Season, and 3 in the Ideal Team of the Premier League. In addition, he was elected Best Young Player of the 2019-2020 Premier League season. Alexander-Arnold will play with Real Madrid at the Club World Cup, which will be held in the United States from June 14th. Let's keep it going. Now, a lot of Liverpool fans are upset, right? They don't like the way that Trent has left the club. A lot of people were talking about, oh, Trent leaving is a disgrace, and, oh, we're not going to get any money for him. Well, you guys did get some money for him. Now, if your club were not incompetent, and if your board did their due diligence, and if they didn't allow players to run their contracts down, then maybe you could have gotten his true value. But because your board were slacking, this is what happens. Real Madrid are not the villains. We take advantage of other clubs' idiocy. That's how I'll put it. Now, according to some reports, and we all know this, Real Madrid were prepared to pay 40 million euros to sign Trent in January, but Liverpool did not entertain it. So now, whose fault is it that he's leaving for such little money? Is it the player's job to get the club a fee? No. The player's job is to go out there and give his all for the club that have contracted him. It's not the player's job to go out there and get a high transfer fee. You could have got 40 million in January. You guys decided to not want to do business. So now you lose him for way less. Now, Real Madrid could have waited until July, right? We could have waited and signed Trent on a free. But we want him for the group stage of the Club World Cup. Now, legally, Trent would have still been under contract at Liverpool during the beginning of the Club World Cup because it starts in June. Remember, contracts they expire at the end of June. So if we wanted to bring him in for the group stages, then we needed to give Liverpool some kind of money because they weren't going to let him leave for nothing and join us early because they're a little bit salty. And I get it. I think it's great business. If I was Liverpool, I wouldn't let Trent go early either, right? Pay me some bread. But I like that the club weren't cheap. I like that Real Madrid went out there and said, you know what? We'll give you the money for Trent because we understand, right? Xabi Alonso is now here. And this Club World Cup is a major tournament. The prize money that's involved is ridiculous. You will get more money for winning this new Club World Cup than you would get for winning the UCL. You would make over 100 million euros from winning this competition. So it's very important for all clubs that are involved. I know that some people might try and downplay this tournament because they couldn't get in, but it is a major trophy. So we got to take it serious. And Xabi Alonso, this will be his first matches as a Madrid manager. So you have to bring Trent in. You have to bring him his pieces now. Because essentially, this major tournament has to also be viewed as a preseason. Because I don't think we're going to go on a preseason tour after the Club World Cup. The players are going to need some rest. So yeah, it makes sense to bring Trent in immediately. For the teams that are in the Club World Cup, there's going to be an early transfer window that opens up. I think about a week or so before the tournament kicks off, where you're going to be able to register new players for this competition. So that's what we did. And I like that. I would have been annoyed if the club said no to getting him in early to wait to bring him in for free, right? Like, if you're going to bring Trent in for the Club World Cup, then you let him be there from the start. Don't bring him in when it's the knockout stages in July, because then that just might throw off the rhythm of what the team has going on. So we really gave you this 10 million as a formality to stop you from crying. So Liverpool fans, shut up. You can't say, oh, Trent, he left for free. What? No, you got 10 million. That 10 million, you can use that for Florian Wirtz and his agent fees. You're welcome. Charity FC. We gave you guys a little piece to keep you quiet. Like, come on now. Like, the disrespect to Trent, it's just insane, bro. Like, this guy is the best right back that Liverpool have ever seen for their club. He's a club legend. He's come through your academy. He's won everything. Nobody can talk down on Trent Alexander-Arnold if you're a Liverpool fan. That's all that I'm saying, bro. But I'm very excited about him coming in, right? I think he's going to be a big help for the team. He's going to definitely help with our deep line playmaking issues that we've been missing. I think that his creativity on that right side is going to be something that we haven't seen from the right back position at Real Madrid for a little bit. But again, tell me, what do you think about Trent Alexander-Arnold? Will he succeed? Will he not? One last thing that I want to talk about. So, we all know that Trent wears the number 66. And that's okay in the Premier League and in other leagues. But in La Liga, you're not allowed to wear a number that high. If you're registered as a first-team player, then you cannot wear above number 25. If you're from the academy, and if you get registered that way, then your number could be higher. So Trent's going to have to pick a new number. I think he personally will wear number 12. When I look at the squad and when I look at what numbers are available, 12 is open. Could take that, Marcelo wore number 12. Fantastic left back. Trent could take it and make it his own. Maybe when Danny Carvajal leaves after next season, Trent will wear number 2. Who knows? But I think this upcoming season, it'll be number 12. But look, Xabi Alonso is going to get the best out of him. I'm very excited for Trent to be at the club. It's going to be an amazing signing, and he's going to be very successful here. But like I said, let me know what you guys are saying, right? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications.